Hey, hey, welcome to the team call tonight. I'm super excited. I'm going to share my screen right now, and then we are going to get started. I'm going to just make sure everyone is muted. Will you just make sure that you're muted? I don't know if I can do this now. Sorry, guys. Oh, wait, here we go. Mute all. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to start presenting. Gabby's going to take over the chat box, and we're going to get going. Okay, so this is really a learning call. I really want you guys to soak it all in and to realize that this is going to look different for everyone. So what your goal is for a weekly part-time paycheck, what that looks like, what that means like to you, you're going to figure out tonight on this call. But I wanted to have a basis because I've actually been hearing from a lot of you that $400 a week seems to be a common theme of what you are wanting to create in this business. And I just have to say, Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success. It is based upon your diligence and hard work. But I know that these steps and these tools and this foundation and what I'm going to share with you tonight, I'm hoping will give you some sort of visionary and allow you to really see the potential and what this business financial opportunity can bring for you and your family, like it has done for a lot of us on the team. So I just wanted to start off really quick with just a few months dates. So I actually wrote out all the way through November. I'll share this. You don't have to write it down, but Gabby and I got on Zoom today and we talked about the next 3 months. This is something that we do every 3 months to make sure that we are staying on top of what's happening. So I just wanted to let you guys know the next clean week, what's coming up is the 27th of August. And then the new coach call on September 1st. And then the sneak peek week, New Coach Academy starts on September 3rd. And in this, I also started to include what maybe you should start doing or thinking of doing in that week. So September 3rd, start inviting for Clean Week. That's starting on September 10th. And then during the week of September 10th, starting to invite for the sneak peek and invite into fall into fitness for the September 17th, September 14th groups. So just kind of thinking ahead of when you're also going to be inviting and what you're going to be working on the weeks to come is something that I also look at. And I'm not sure if that's something that you do as well, but it's something that helps me and helps me know how I'm navigating my business. This is a business, you guys. Treat it like a business. This is something you guys need to prepare and plan. And Gabby went live today talking about how you just make the time. And it's true, like you just have to make the time and you have to figure out what that time looks like for you. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. So I just wanted to say, public service announcement. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. Can you guys still see this? Is it still full screen? Can you guys see?
Yes, you're fine.
Can you guys see my notes if I bring up my notes?
No.
No? I don't think that. I think it just X'd out. Damn it. Okay. It's fine. Okay, so public service announcement. This is not going to happen overnight, okay? Like, this takes time. Any business takes time. It doesn't matter what business it is. This takes consistency and belief and failing forward and overcoming your fears. There's going to be days of ups and downs. I was having a day of like, is what I'm doing working? Is what I'm saying making sense? Are people, am I adding value in the way that I want to add value? We have those days where we are going to question ourselves. But at the same time, you have to remember, what's your mission? What's your why? What is that core principle that's going to help you in those hard times and in those hard days and weeks? This is rewarding and this is doable. Your paycheck is a direct reflection of the amount of people you are helping week by week. The people that quit will never see success in anything, right? You have to reevaluate and reassess when things maybe aren't going the way that you are wanting. And I'm curious, like, do you want to keep building someone else's dream and spend the time and energy doing that? Or do you want to spend the time and energy building your own business? And why do you want to make an impact on people's lives? Hey! So I'm Emma Chesmore, and I'm the founder of the Dreamer Society, and I already said that, but I just wanted to include a little picture. I feel like I never do this. And I have so many pictures. This is something that you guys should also invest in. I feel like it's really great. So, self-reflection. I got a little technical here. I added in some slide-ins. Okay, so this is what I want you guys to think about before I get more into the nitty-gritty of what the challenge pack, commission is and back office and all that. So how much money a week could help you and your family? What does that look like for you? I know that this call says $400 a week. Maybe that's not your goal. It could be $100, it could be $200, it could be $800. But where at in your business is a push goal for you, but something that is doable at the same time, okay? It's not gonna give you fear, but it's gonna give you life. How many people a month do you want to help? And you can break that down. How many people a week do you want to help? I'm gonna break that down for you guys. And then how many hours a day are you dedicating to your business / are you willing to dedicate to your business? So what is that looking like for you? Also, reevaluating the seasons you're in, okay? Okay, so I've been getting a lot of questions about the back office, and I just wanted to kind of break down what it looks like for our commissions, okay? Okay, so when you log into your account and you go to My Business, it's going to say My Commissions. You don't want to click on the My Earnings. This is what's gonna pop up, and you're gonna see up here, it's gonna be like your total year-to-date earnings, lifetime earnings, and this is always gonna say 0 unless you're in Canada or the UK. If you're in the US, this is never gonna change. It's always gonna show right here, okay? So your retail commission is the commission that you make from sales. So this is from challenge packs and individual orders from your customers. The subscription commission is commission you earn from your customers and PS Coaches Club subscription. So you also earn commission from your PS Coaches Club subscription. Team cycle bonus is commissions earned by cycling team volume accumulated from your downline. And honestly, you guys, if you just click on these questions, this is what's gonna pop up. So if you guys ever forget what any of these means, just click on this question and the definition will come up. So then the matching bonus, this is something that I don't think people always really know about. At least I didn't really know about until I was my coaches were creating a team cycle of their own, is commission earned by matching 5% or 10% of your PS Coaches team bonuses. So it's 5% when you are an Emerald coach, and then it goes to 10% when you are a Diamond coach. So you get 10% when you're a Diamond coach of your PS Coaches team bonuses, and I'll go more into detail about that and what it looks like.
Just to clarify, it starts at Ruby, not Emerald.
Oh, Ruby. Okay, sorry. So 5% when you're Ruby, 10% when you're Diamond. Fast Start bonus is commissions earned by selling Shakeology HD or challenge packs to your new coaches. So when sometimes people are like, oh, I signed up a coach, but I don't see it in my retail commission, you're going to see it in your Fast Start bonus. Does that make sense? And then your Fast Start Plus bonus is commissions earned by getting 5 Fast Start bonuses in any rolling 5-week period. And that is $100, right? Yeah, I believe, yeah, $100. And then obviously total commissions, it'll have everything right there. And then I also wanted to just note on your matching bonus, when you start to get a matching bonus, you click on the number and it'll show you who it is and everything like that. So whenever you're in your, in this page, if you just click on the numbers that are blue highlighted, it'll tell you more information about what it looks like for you. Okay, so let's break it down. So $400 a week. So I wanted to kind of break it down as like only commission and then only volume and then commission volume. So you guys can really start to see wherever you are in your business. Like I said, it's going to look different for everyone. Kind of just wanted to do a base for everyone. So $400 a week, only commission. And I also did the $220 bundle. It's $75 commission right now. So times 6 is $450 with helping 6 people in a week. 14 customers on Shakeology HD that renew weekly. So $30. Sorry, I didn't put the dollar sign up here. I started to get better down here. $30 times 14 is $420. Okay. So it's $420 a month, or I mean a week. And that's from reoccurring customers from their HD. And then scenario number 3, 6 customers on Shakeology HD renew, plus 3 people with the 220 bundle. So that's 180 plus 225, and that's 405. Does that make sense? For just the commissions. That has nothing to do with volume, team cycle volume, and just saying when you're starting out, your paycheck is mainly going to be commissions. And that's why I'm talking about a sustainable week-to-week paycheck, because your commissions are going to fluctuate. They're not going to look the same every week. And so when we get into volume and talking about that, you're going to start to see how it makes a difference. So $400 a week with team cycle bonus only. So as an Emerald coach, you cap out at $250 a week in team cycle bonus. So you actually cannot, am I right, Lauren? Yeah. Okay. You actually cannot cap out at $400 a week in your team cycle bonus unless you are a Ruby or Diamond coach, like Ruby and above. I just want to say, like, Ruby is, people might be wondering what Ruby is. I feel like I don't really talk about it a lot. Ruby is when you have 2 Emerald coaches and 4 active coaches. So a lot of times people will have enough coaches and kind of skip over from Ruby. But if you are a Diamond coach, this is where I was a little bit wonky on my math. I was like, I really hope that I'm doing this math right. But as a Diamond coach, to create $400 a week in team cycle bonuses, you would have to cycle 25 times. So $18 a cycle times 25 cycles. So you would need to have at least 2,500 volume points on your weak leg and 5,000 on your strong leg to cycle 25 times. I'm almost positive. If anyone wants to double check on that math for me, totally can. Okay, so let's mix it up. So scenario 1. Okay, so let's say that you are starting to help your team help people, and you're starting to create, once you're Emerald, you're starting to create that cycle bonus. So help 3 people with the 220 bundle pack. And I'm just going to say, I really am just talking about the 220 bundle pack because after hearing Emily and Ashley Molstead talk about how that's really the only thing that they offer, I started doing that, and I was really surprised at how many people actually want it, because people see me drinking Energize every single day, and they don't know that there isn't a bundle that offers everything. So I let them know that there's different ways to get started, the 2 ways, but a lot of people have really just been getting started with the 220 bundle. So helping 3 people in a week with the 220 bundle would be $225 in retail commission. And then helping your team, so cycling 10 times 18, because you'd be a Diamond coach, is $180 a week. And that's totaling at $405. Scenario number 2, help. So I kind of just broke down different scenarios because I want to encourage you guys to be helping people with beach bars and talking about beach bars, and there's 3-day refresh. There's so many things that we can help, and you get commission on everything. So help 1 person with a completion pack. So that's the base challenge pack is $40 commission. Have 1 person or 1 of your customer Shakeology HD renewals is $30. 1 person purchase beach bars, it's $9.95. 1 person purchase Energize, it's $12.49. And then team cycle bonus, 18 cycles times 18 is $324. So total $416.44. Okay, do you see how it starts to make more of an impact so that you don't have to feel like you're stressing as much? I want you guys to really and take the time after this call. Obviously, this is a lot of information to take in, but really figure out what that goal looks like for you, whether that's in the next 3 months, 6 months, a year. What does that look like for you and your business? I feel like any business owner should have milestones for their business or goals and what they want to achieve. Okay, so scenario number 3. So help one person with a completion pack, $40. Have one person, or help one person with a 3-day refresh, it's $17.49, and so forth. And then I added right down here a fast start bonus, $40. So that would be you signing up a coach during that week, plus $18.20 for a matching bonus. Okay, so your matching bonuses start to add up. So let's say Coach A cycles $42 and you're a diamond coach. You get 10%, which is $4.20. Coach B cycles $140 and you get 10% of that, and that's $14. So total of this would be $408. And I also just wanted to let you guys know that there is a price list of everything. FAQ 2338 has everything. It has what every commission is. It has challenge packs. It has things that are solo. So if you are ever like, if you, this is what I want to say, is if you help someone with something consistently, if you have a lot of challengers or clients coming to you about To Be Mindset or about Energize or about 80-Day Obsession, focus on that. That is your thing right now, and that's okay. So go to this pricing list and figure out maybe 3 or 4 things that you're really passionate about, and figure out how many people a month you want to help with those certain things. So like every single month, I want to help at least 5 people be introduced to Energize, because I want to help people find a better and healthier and cleaner solution for a pre-workout, because I see a lot of people using pre-workouts that I know are not the best for them. So what is it that you are passionate about and you want to help? At the end of the day, this comes from who you want to help, how many people you want to help. Yes, this is a call about money, but I want you guys to really remember that teamwork makes the dream work, okay? So I get this question a lot. I have this girl under me, but I didn't sign them up. Is she my personally sponsored coach? No, unless you was a coach lead. So when you see maybe someone in your downline and you're like, I didn't sign them up, it's most likely from someone that has signed them up on your team leg. So when you get started, everyone has a team leg. My team leg is my left leg. And so when people get started, that is a leg that people get added on. Now my right leg is the leg that I am building. Like everything is what I have done. Okay, so there's 2. So don't feel like you have to reach out to them or anything like that. I just want to make it clear that that's why when we help each other, we're helping each other. Literally, we're all helping one another be successful. And so how do you want your paycheck to look in a year? I'm asking you this you don't have to answer, but I want you guys to really think about this. Do you track your income? I'm curious. Do you guys track your income? If you don't, start now. When I got started, I watched a call from Tara Carr. I've tried to find it and I haven't been able to, but I track it in Google Docs. Every single month, I'm tracking my income to see what my volume's doing, to see everything. You guys, treat this like a business. If you want this to pay you like a business, treat it like a business. You need to be tracking things, and you really just need to be aware. So another question I got, Courtney asked today when I was like, anyone have any specific questions? Does volume roll over? She was also saying how it can be a little bit confusing, the back office and kind of looking. So I just wanted to show you. So I took this from my second business center today, and this is what it looks like when you open up your volume. So it's in the same as my business. You would go to the volume, and it's going to show you your volume. Up here, you want to go to your team volume. But what she was saying is, how do I know? Is it rollover? Yeah, it does. The only way it stays is if you stay active. If you are not an active coach or you go inactive, your rollover bank starts at 0 again. So as long as you stay active, your rollover bank will stay there. So right here, see it says my carryover on my left is 18 and my carryover on my right is 265. So that applies to this week's volume, and that will go in the cycling that they put in. Does that make sense? Okay, so $400 a week, okay? If that's your goal, multiply that by 4 weeks. That's an extra $1,600 a month. What does that mean to your family? And I want you guys to also think about not just this number, but what does that mean to you? What feeling is it going to give you and your family? Is it a sense of freedom? Is it a sense of being able to travel more? Is it a sense of being able to pay off debt? What is that number going to mean to you? Okay, like put a emotion towards it, so that you remember and you're reminded why. Okay, and so then Gabby shared this video with me yesterday, and I had watched it before, but I hadn't watched it in a long time, and I'm so glad she resent it to me because it was so good to rewatch and hear what she had to say. So it was by Amy Silverman, and she was saying $800 with 50 no's in 1 month, and it's because she was talking to one of her coaches, and she was talking about how everyone was saying no, or she like sent out, she got 50 no's in a month, okay? And Amy was like, okay, well, did you like invite them to a free group or, anything like that? And she was like, well, no. She's like, okay, well, so did you like help them with like the club membership or, get them started with anything like that? She's like, well, no. She's like, okay, so you're leaving this person now without adding free value or content or offering them anything for them to go find help from someone else. And so I think a lot of the times too, yes, there's the challenge packs and the bundle packs that are the best option, right? We know that. We know they're the best option. But if someone is still saying no and is still like, no, like you've already offered the 25%, discount as a coach, you've offered it all. Ask them if they're not willing to pay $299 a week for a club membership that they're not charged for every 3 months. One, they're looking for a quick fix, and you're probably not going to be able to help them right now, okay, until they're ready to actually make the commitment for themselves. But if you offer them a club membership, let's say all of those 50 people said yes just at the club membership, and she also talks about how she created a group. It was like, she just said like Tracy's Club or something like that. So just like your name and club. So a club group for all of just the club members to be a part of. You get 40% commission on club membership. So it's $16 a club membership, right, as a commission, times 50 is $800 a month. Okay,
Emma, they're asking what a club membership is. It's a 3-month. You want to tell them?
Yeah, so the club membership is a 3-month membership. So they get access to everything, the meal plans, the recipes, all the workouts, the sneak peeks, everything we do, but it's quarterly. It's billed quarterly. So every 3 months, it's a $40 instead of the yearly all access. Does that make sense to you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so, but then I just have to say one thing. There's taxes involved, okay? This is a business. And I want to make sure that you guys are also setting aside money for your taxes. So it depends on what bracket you're in, but I would at least do 10% to 25%. I personally do 25%. But I just want to encourage you guys to make sure that you're setting these things aside. Now, you don't get a 1099, so you will get a 1099 sent from you with Beachbody or from Beachbody. It's the same thing as your taxes when the time comes around. And if you can, or someone that is a CPA or an accountant, I highly recommend just getting their opinion on creating it as an LLC or a sole proprietor. And I'm actually going to be doing, I'm probably going to go live more in like the Level Up group and stuff about this. But just know that you won't get taxed until you create an income of $500 or $600 in a year. Okay, so just know that you won't get a 1099 if that's not the case. And back when I was showing you the other slide, it'll tell you how much you've made year to date up at the top. So it'll let you know if that applies to you or not. Okay, so really trust the process, okay? Build value with people. Offer them the clean week. We are running a clean week every other week. We are running a sneak peek week every other week. We run a team challenge group every single month. There should be no excuses for why you aren't inviting people to live a healthy lifestyle. Follow up with them, move forward, invite them, and just help them and just show them that this is something different. It's completely different than anything else. I 100% believe that. And I hope you do too. And it's going to come off if you don't believe that. Okay, they will be able to tell. And I love what Rachel Hollis posted today. She posted a picture about, someone was like, what do you say when people don't really like agree with your dreams or agree with what you're doing? And she was like, I know wholeheartedly that I believe in myself. I know who I am. I know my intentions are pure. And if they are not going to see that, then that's on them. It's not on me. And I just want you guys to remember, go for no. And remember that people are going to trust you the more consistent they continue to see you be consistent. Okay? I know I gave you guys a lot of information tonight. I know that there were a lot of numbers involved, and you may be sitting here like, WTF. But I want to encourage you guys to really look at what you want. I make these goals for myself too, because I want to have a vision for myself. I need to have that clarity. I need to have that focus and what's ahead of me, okay? It may not mean that I'm going to make that goal in a year, but I'm sure as hell going to be closer to that goal in a year if I didn't do anything, right? So just remember that. Okay, does anyone have any questions? How's the chat box? I hope that was helpful. Was that helpful? Okay. And like I said, if you want to create, $800 a week, 10x this or double this or whatever you need to do. So create, what these numbers have given you and make it your own. Yeah, take action. Good. I'm so glad that this was helpful.
I do want to say one thing that I had mentioned in the Level Up group, if you're not in the Level Up group, is I truly believe, you guys, in power pockets over power hours. If you are someone who works full-time, there are top coaches who had full-time jobs. So your excuses are probably like, they had the same excuses. Okay, everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. If you want this for you and your family, then you have to take action. You have to sit down with yourself and figure out, can I fit 30 minutes here? Can I fit 10 minutes here? What am I going to do with those 10 minutes? What am I going to do with these 5 minutes, right? Like if you're in the shower or driving in the car, you should be listening to personal development, okay? If you have your hair up in a towel and you're just sitting around, be working on your phone and liking comments or invite someone to a free clean week. Like Emma said, every other week is a free clean week. Every other week is a coach sneak peek. We are literally leveling up and literally taking action and timesing everything by 10. There's no reason for you guys to have to be like, well, no, there are people out there, you guys. There are people out there. Okay, there's top coaches that have already hit like Success Club like 20. So you know that the people are out there. You just have to do the work, and you have to remember, okay, I can't do an hour, but I could do power pockets. Okay, so I just wanted to because I really, really love the whole power pocket idea. I think that the power hour is so unrealistic for people that have 9 to 5 jobs. So
yeah, no, totally. And I mean, I still do power pockets, like, 30 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes here. I showed up early to a lunch today so I could do 10 minutes in the car, like creating those little times too. Like if you can show up a little bit early to an appointment, that is a great time. I don't know. I kind of do that just because I have kids and I want to create more time, but you have to you have to get outside the box. And that's another thing Amy Silverman talked about is thinking outside of the box. Like you need to have a different mindset if you want to be successful. Like you can't just be like, woe is me, I can't do anything. No. Like Abby said, we all have the same amount of time. We just have to make the choices.
Yeah, and honestly, I am quite like, I don't want to say jealous, but like I am like jealous of you guys who can work during the day, because every time that I work during the day, like work on my beach body during the day, because you guys are like, oh, well, you have all this time. I actually don't. Like I go to work at 4 and I don't come home until midnight, 1 a.m. sometimes. And a lot of the times, if you think about it, people other people that I'm reaching out to get off of work at 4. So that's when they're replying to me. So I can't even get to them until the next day, you guys. And so that's why I say to you, like, yeah, like, I kind of envy you guys who have the 9-to-5 jobs, you know, because people are writing back to me when I'm just getting to work and I'm like, fuck, like I can't reply to them until the next day. So just wanted to put that out there too. So not everyone has, you know, like, I just don't want you guys to think that, you know, Emma and I are over here and we have all the time in the world. We really don't. We have the same amount of hours as you guys do. And you just have to dedicate and delegate your time.
Yeah, and like Jeannie said, you know, she said I'm scheduling mine out tonight for the week. I schedule my week out basically on Sundays because my weeks do look different. Like next week, I only have help with the kids once or twice during that week. So it's going to look a lot different for me, you know? So obviously he's starting school soon, so it's not going to look like that forever. But, you know, I think you also have to kind of get comfortable with evolving and realizing that not every single week is going to look the same, and that's okay. Like not feeling like, oh my gosh, like I didn't get the exact same stuff, you know, or exact same hours I did last week. That's okay. Like as long as you're getting done the main things that you've set out that are most important in your business, which should be the vital behaviors every single day, you're okay. There's literally teachers that go full time from only working an hour in the morning and an hour at night. Amy Rada, and there's another girl that's not full time yet, but I know she just really works, you know, in the morning and at night. She's one of Short Girl Fitness's coaches. But yeah,
Courtney, Courtney, we're talking about like, what do we schedule for the entire week?
Are you talking about like post-wise or like with like our Power Pockets and like scheduling like our hours? Oh, yeah. So I plan my whole week based on, I look at when my calls are. So I have some calls and like I'm in some different groups. I plan out when I'm doing my invites and like during the day. So like, you know, if I have a 9 to 3 day where I'm able to go to a coffee shop, what is 9 to 10 going to look like? And then a little break. And then, you know what I mean?
Do you want me to share my Google Calendar?
Yeah, she uses Google Calendar.
Okay.
I use actual.
Are you guys like super excited to see my Google Calendar? I don't know. I just saw Jeannie like get super excited for a second. I was like, oh my God. Okay, let me pull it up for you guys. Let me move all this over. Okay, hold on. I almost exited too. Okay, so this is my Google Calendar that I use. So like you can change it over here. Like it says today, so I just have today up. But you could change it from day, week, month, year, whatever. Okay. Normally I keep it to the week. So on Sundays this is how it looks. It's gonna look super foreign to you guys, I know. But I have been doing this like on and off for about 2-3 months now, and I'm just now starting to like really understand it, change up the colors, and remember what colors are for what. So like here, like Monday, the top, so like honestly from like 5 a.m. to 10 p.m., this is like me, like what I'm doing, right? So like wake up call at 5 a.m., me time 5:30, and like me time is like my Jesus Calling book or personal development 30 minutes. And then 6 a.m. Is the 5-3-1. So those are like these are all like my non-negotiables in the morning. Okay. So like 5-3-1, like 5 pictures. Babe, can you turn that down for a second? Like 5 pictures, comment on 3 pictures, and follow 1 person. Check in with groups. I give myself an hour to check in with groups in the morning. Because we have so many groups, so I give myself an hour. And then at 8 a.m., I hop on Zoom, I make my breakfast, and then I work out by 8:30, shower by 9. Guys, I get down to it. I even put in my shower, because if my shower alarm goes off, I know I'm behind. Yeah, Emma does the same thing, because I'm like, no, like I tell her all the time, I'm like, my shower alarm just went off and I haven't even worked out yet. So yeah. And then I also put my work. So like I put green because I work at Beef O'Brady's and their color is green. And I block it here because my team also can see my calendar. So they know like, oh, like Gabby's busy that like around then, so I can't schedule a one-on-one with her, whatever. National Wake Up Call. And then I also remind myself to post on social media. So like these are kind of just reminders for myself, like, hey, post on social media. But I moved this one to 6 p.m. because I can't. So this is just how I plan out my week, you guys. Like I put hubby time from 6 to 8 on Tuesdays because I have the Add To party. And so I like to make sure that I spend time with him before that. Thursdays is date night, so I blocked out date night. We went to the movies today, so like I blocked out the movie time. I had a one-on-one with Emma. Like this is today. Like I had a one-on-one with Emma. I followed up from 6 to 7. I planned my live tomorrow, team call right now, and after I get off, I'm going to work on my PDF. And then I always have this reminder because I like to make a list for the next day. And like if I don't get something done off my list, I move it to the next day. So I really only focus on 3 top things that I know I need to get done. But everyone's calendar is going to look different, you guys. It's just, honestly, these are my non-negotiables. And then it's like whatever I have for the rest of the day. And then this is what it looks like monthly. So like you could see here, like, here, I'll go to September. So like clean week, coach sneak peek, clean week, coach sneak peek, clean week, coach sneak peek. Okay. And all of these reminders in here, and this is just what it looks like. Okay. And honestly, you guys watch YouTube. This is how I figured it out. You could change the colors here.
Yeah, Jeannie said that Amy Silverman has a whole call on it, and she was like, she scheduled her dog time.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Oh my God. I might have honestly watched that one. I don't remember, but oh no, I watched the Melanie Mitro one. Sorry. Okay. That's what I watched.
So I think I'm going to start using that too. I still have to do pen and paper as well, but I also I do the notes as well at night. I actually do it in my productivity planner. So I will go in and schedule the following day, my top 5 things, just because it has 5 notes in here or whatever, 5 things. But yeah, it looks really good. And I like that you can share it with your team. I just haven't done it.
They only see the one that says Rise Up Dynasty. So they only see what's in pink. So like they don't see like the whole me time stuff.
Yeah.
And you could share that specific calendar. So it's really cool. But again, like I had to watch multiple videos to understand,
Yeah. I just already have everything on Google. So it's like, why not? Yeah, that is. Isn't it great? Okay. So any other questions? Or anything? I'll stop the recording. Thank you so much for being on and for asking questions and engaging. And I hope that if you will share like what maybe your goal is or your weekly goal, I'd love to know. And I'd love to also know kind of your plan, or if you need help figuring out your plan, because I know that everyone is kind of different and it can be customizable. Just let me know and I'd be happy to look at it and help you and kind of talk about it. So thank you so much for being on. Hold on really quick. I want to take a picture before people start hopping off also. Thank you also for watching the recording if you watch the recording.